Alright, coming back at you with another Red Dead Redemption 2 on sweetfishPLAYS. This is going to be our dozen mark for the Red Dead Redemption 2 series. Still nailing down some of the story-based missions. We're still in Chapter 2. I would have thought by Part 12 we would migrate ourselves out of Chapter 2, but clearly that hasn't happened. We made our first appearance in Strawberry with the Mika Bell mission, and I believe that leaves only one main story mission left on the map, which is the Javier Escuela mission. We haven't really worked with Javier and Charles and that whole group, or subgroup from our gang, in quite some time, so it'll be nice to reacquaint ourselves with those characters. Probably since we had the bar fight in Valentine. That's probably the last Javier mission that we completed. I don't think there's any stranger missions or anything of that sort available at this time, so we should be good on that front. That's a massive spider.
Good morning, Arthur.
That was a big one, folks. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Mark my words. The stew is currently being prepared. Check again afternoon. So we we came back to camp and did some things that we had to do in camp. Changed our clothing. Our camp is still located at the Horseshoe Overlook in the Heartlands, just north of Flatneck Station. We have bounty poster missions that we can accomplish. There's 2 of them. One way down in Saint Denis, kind of pointless to do that one. We're not quite down there yet. And then also one up in Valentine. So we could probably make a couple extra bucks. I'm a little bit low on cash, as is our camp, because we spent a lot of money on some upgrades for some of the different wagons in our camps and whatnot. Also, we have a bit of an issue because in West Elizabeth, which is the state just to the west of us now, where Strawberry is, we have a bounty of $300 in the Strawberry area, obviously, for the massacre that we committed in town in the last video when we broke Mika Jail out. Being part of a gang and having to stick up for everybody within it caused us to get some bad rep. We talked in the last part about how Arthur, it's not something Arthur would do, but because he is a part of the gang, he has to help his gang and help Mika break out, and now we're in trouble as a result. So $300 bounty in Strawberry. Obviously, we're going to need some money to, if we're ever hope, to chip away at that. Although I feel like something's going to happen in the story where it'll get taken care of. So I'm not too worried about that. And we're also wanted dead or alive down in this area because this is Blackwater. This is where our gang was escaping from to begin with. So we have some problems, but we do have to head to this area, both of those areas, sooner or later. We're gonna have to head back to Strawberry at some point, and we have to go to the Blackwater area now in this episode to do the Javier mission. So we're gonna have to stay on our toes. We're gonna have lawmen coming after us once we cross the state border. I slept till morning, so we should... It's only 6:48 a.m., so we have a little bit of an early start to our day. we're gonna go do that bounty poster mission. I don't know if... Ooh. Whoa. Having some controlling the horse issues. Be surprised how sensitive the horse is. Once we go to the next chapter, I don't know if those bounty posters stay. Like, I don't know if these bounty posters are only, I guess, are only here for this chapter, if you know what I mean. But that wouldn't make much sense because the story hasn't gone to Saint Denis yet, and there's a bounty poster there, Saint Denis. And that area might not be till chapter 3, so I don't think the bounty posters are time sensitive. Still, we haven't done a bounty in a while, and like I said, we could really use the money in case we do actually legitimately have to pay off that bounty in Strawberry. That's the biggest bounty that we've had so far. $300 is nothing to scoff at. That's a lot of money in this game.
Easy there.
Early in this game, anyways. The train is stopped in the station, which means we can't get by.
Fine morning, partner.
Oh. We can now.
Well, my pockets are feeling light. Hey, you there! Can I have a word?
I never thought nobody would catch me with that fat lady.
Well, we have an O'Driscoll.
Now, this little crow don't look like one of ours. Does he, boys? Well, if this one ain't been riding with Kieran Duffy. This is a no-good bastard. Make him pay. You're done. Every one of us O'Driscoll's gonna piss on your grave. Where are you gonna go? We got you on all sides. Now you're rethinking your choices now. This is it. Yes, sir. I am sending you to hell.
Bunch of jackasses.
Whoa.
Oh, so I'm probably pretty beaten up after that. Looks like I got a black eye and everything else, but should be able to get some good loot from these boys. Oh, we have a witness now for the crime of looting. You've got to be kidding me.
Morning, friend.
Why don't you hightail it? Right now. That's it. You get on out of here.
The deputy wants me out of town. All because of those stupid O'Driscolls instigating a fight again. God damn it, I hate those O'Driscolls so freaking much. I just have to wait for my wanted status to clear in the area. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm gonna have a bounty in New Hanover now as well. I got enough on my plate. We'll just stay here on the outskirts of town for the time being. It shouldn't take too long. The bounty poster to start the bounty mission is in the deputy's office, so I can't just walk into the deputy sheriff's office when I'm a wanted man. It doesn't make too much sense. That's like going down to Blackwater to do the Javier mission, and instead of breaking the guys out of jail down there, that we have to do some more gang members down there, just walking into the deputy sheriff's office down there and turning ourselves in. Like, I think once we head down to Blackwater, I don't think where Javier is, where that mission starts, I don't think it's in the Blackwater area, but I don't think it's probably the outskirts of Blackwater, where we'll probably regroup with Javier and then go to the, and then go to Blackwater. It says Dutch told us to try and rescue Sean from the bounty hunters holding him in Blackwater, and you can see in the picture that we're kind of on the outskirts looking in. So because I was thinking we're not going to be able to just waltz into Blackwater. We are wanted dead or alive there.
Look here, you want to catch another center bounty hunter? Take a gander at the poster there.
$25 reward. Ellie Ann Swan. A reward of $25 will be paid for the arrest of Ellie Ann Swan, wanted for the crime of matricide. The above amount will be paid immediately for the delivery of the prisoner wanted alive for questioning, known as the Black Widow. She has been seen in the Cumberland Falls area with an unknown male who may be manipulating her. Huh.
The Terror of Valentine. That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls. And what's more, they say she ain't sleeping alone. Oh, I got it. We got enough crap around here from the livestock.
Can I get a few cents? Somebody.
Oh, I was thinking the Cumberland Forest area. She's in the Cumberland Falls area, which is down here.
Help me out.
Somewhere in this general area.
I was in the army.
That does cross into West Elizabeth territory, so we will be crossing over into the territory where we have a bounty against us. I don't have the $300.
I won that game fair and square.
The hell?
Who else wants some? Huh?
Sure, I'll shoot you. Wouldn't mind some practice.
Well, let's get to it then.
Yeah, come on.
You think you're better than everybody, eh? Well, we're about to find out. Wow, and he's still
and
kicking.
There we go.
Oh. I think when I first shot him, he was still alive a little bit, but the man had it coming. I don't know why I opened that. I meant to whistle.
Come on, pal.
That's that little theater show that we went to go see. Crazy to think that was entertainment 100 years ago. I'm still a little bit confused because it's almost like there's like two different bounties here. The one that's $300 here. So I think this is West Elizabeth territory where the $300 is. I'm not saying that Blackwater, it's also in the West Elizabeth area, but Blackwater in particular, they want me dead or alive. So my bounty is essentially my head in Blackwater, just outside, more towards the Strawberry area and other parts of West Elizabeth. That's where the $300 bounty is. So I think, for example, if I were to pay off the $300 bounty, that would cover me in this area, but not down here in Blackwater. I think Blackwater is kind of counted separately, even though it's still a part of West Elizabeth. That's kind of where a lot of the story so far has revolved around, our initial escape from some sort of big heist in the Blackwater area. So I don't think we'll be getting rid of our faces on wanted posters in Blackwater anytime soon. But in the rest of West Elizabeth, if we can pay off that $300 or advance the story a little bit, we can get rid of that bounty. Hopefully my ramblings make sense somewhat. I always worry that maybe I'm just rambling on about nothingness, but when we have to ride from one location to the next like this, I think it's better to occupy our time with some thoughts about what's going on, as opposed to just dead silence. Although it's really nice to take in the world that Rockstar's created here too. Thanks, boys. So we're getting down to like a river area down here, and shouldn't be too far away from Cumberland Falls now. Not entirely familiar with this area. We have been out this way maybe once or twice. Strawberry was that road to the left. We're continuing kind of onwards. You can see the grizzlies in the background. They're far to the north. That's where everything began. That's where our adventure began. This has got to be it here. There's a big falls here.
There we go.
So I found, typically, the state lines in this game have been marked with rivers. So you know you're kind of heading into a new territory most of the time when you're forced to cross a river like this.
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, but I have found so far that we find ourselves in new locations, new geographical locations when we cross waterways. See, we crossed from New Hanover on that side of, I guess it's the Dakota River? Yeah. And now we're in West Elizabeth. It shows you now that what your bounty is, if you have one in that particular area. In this case, it's $300 from what happened in Strawberry. Look at this. Woo! West Elizabeth at its finest. And this, I believe, is Cumberland Falls right here. This big falls here. So she's just a little bit southwest of the falls itself. So I'll have to take this little trail back here around.
Let's go, boy.
This should be an interesting bounty mission based on what the bounty poster, what little information the bounty bounty toaster. The bounty poster gave us. So this is pretty much uncharted territory around here. I don't think I've been down these roads too much. So she's in this area somewhere. She is wanted alive, so we are not to kill her. I hear something. I don't see anything. It sounded like somebody was humming or singing.
Slow it up.
I'm pretty sure that was not Arthur. I'm gonna head up this hillside. There's a fire up there, but that's Wallace Station, which probably some people staying there. It's a station. We gotta be somewhere in this white circle. Hopefully this mountain isn't too, this hill here is not too steep for my horse. Maybe he's closer to,
Easy, easy.
That looks like a pretty nice horse you got there. I paid top dollar for this beauty. Fast as a bullet. Want to see how yours compares? I'll race you to the Outlaw Ridge, all right?
I can't right now,
I
dude.
reckon I'll pass.
I knew it. A coward can't bear to face the better racer.
There's nothing to do with that, bro. I'm on a bounty hunting mission right now, so you can shut your mouth. Thank you. Oh. Oh. It's steep. Oh. Oh. Sorry, horse. We're good. Oh. I'm gonna get off here and sneak down. Whoa.
Really weren't my sweetheart. He was a... Okay? When he got what was coming.
I forgot I got dual wielding ability now.
And romance me?
Now you're gonna come over here and romance me? It says there's other fellers. It says it right there. In black and white.
Y'all talking about Frank and Henry.
Y'all talking about Frank and Henry.
And Howie.
And Howie.
I just had bad luck with my menfolk is all.
Bad luck.
Until I met you. That there's a bounty hunter. Get him! That dumb little boy.
What the hell just happened? Let me try that again. That was not supposed to happen.
I seen a newspaper. They're saying you're a black widow.
Why, I'm nothing of the kind.
It means you kill your sweetheart.
Where do they get such nonsense? You're my sweetheart.
Ah, okay, that provides a little bit better backstory.
Come here.
I didn't really fully understand what that meant by Black Widow,
And he got what was coming. Now,
but I guess that means that she kills
and romance me.
It says
the
there's
men
other
that she
colors. It says it right there in black and white.
Y'all
sleeps
talking
with.
about Frank and Henry.
Frank and Henry and Howie. Can't forget Howie.
Luck with my menfolk is all.
She's a murderer.
Bad luck.
She should be jailed.
Until I
And this
met
guy
you.
has to figure it out for himself.
You turn my
And now,
world
poor
around.
thing, now I gotta kill him.
Oh, you're a canuck.
That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
Eliana.
That's a good little boy. I guess I ought to come along with you then.
Yeah, you're not gonna stab me like you did last time.
open.
Just came running at me with a
I'm
knife and
cooperating,
got
mister.
me.
Ready when you are.
I'll get both
Just
guns out.
take me in, and let's get it over with.
I'm gonna lasso you from here so that I don't have to get too close. I always forget that I have to keep holding it.
No use squirming, lady. You are a piece of work. Now,
No
come here.
kidding, you're a piece of work.
Rot in hell. Rot with the rest of them.
Just isn't your day, is it? Here we
Don't you
go.
manhandle me.
What do you got in this this here camp? What's your newest man got on him? I don't see any consumables. I thought maybe they'd have some stuff that we could loot at this little makeshift camp, but apparently not. I'll get an opened healthcare and $25 out of this, so it's $25 closer to the $300 bounty. God, she was a dangerous one. I thought once we killed her man, I figured that was like her personal security. I thought once I killed him, she would give in, but the first time she comes running at me with a knife, despite having her at gunpoint. I had her at gunpoint. I don't care what anybody says. She still slashes me with a knife and kills me on one swing. I don't know why I was walking all the way over here.
Let's go for a ride.
My horse was apparently behind me. I don't know what I'm looking at on my map. Am I looking at like my temp horse way in the distance or something? God, I must be. Anyways, so now we have to ride back to Valentine, back to the jail.
Did I just do those things? It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out. I'm not like that. I'm a good girl. Really. I promise I am. You believe me, don't you?
Be quiet with that.
Try and get back onto a main road here. I noticed there's lots of wildlife in this
okay?
area. That's good to know.
I have an illness. A fever of the brain. I've done bad things, but a jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me.
This the help you're looking for?
God, lady, you killed multiple men. It's not like you did it once accidentally out of frustration or something.
You're such a
You have a
strong
problem.
man. So tough and
You know
burly.
it. There
Maybe
ain't no
if I
help
had a
for you
strong man
either.
like you, I wouldn't be in this mess. My menfolk, they've all been weak. That's what my problem's been. how I got in this unfortunate situation. But a big, strong man like you'd set me straight. Wouldn't you, mister?
I ain't falling for it.
Shut up, God, she's got a mouth on her. And even after that last poor man that she was
I
with.
hate you, you sad sack of shit. I wish I'd cut your belly open and shown you your guts.
That's more like it.
Hush. Hush is right. He had evidence against her that she was a Black Widow, and she still tried to convince him otherwise. God, what a woman. I thought maybe the bounty mission would be a little bit more involving than that. Maybe a cutscene or something like that. Maybe a bit more detailed. I didn't realize it was going to be that straightforward.
I can never stay in one place.
Easy now.
Whoa. Yeah, easy now is right. I have the right of way. I'm Arthur Morgan. So Main Street. I guess I could have kept going straight. You'd think I'd be familiar with Valentine by now.
Slow the hell down on the jailhouse. You got a ride ahead of you. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
Well, Ellie-Ann Swan, your time as a fugitive is up. It's funny, I'm a fugitive and I'm finding other fugitives and jailing them.
You order a
Behind
lady
you.
killer here, Sheriff? Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
I protest my innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might
Good
be
for
a
you.
little shaken up. She lost another feather out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan? I hope you'll be comfortable, miss. She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here. The Black Widow herself. This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet. Yeah, that's cowboys for you. Indeed.
Hey.
Hey, boy.
It's 352, wow. I guess we have done a lot of riding already. Strange, there's no red circle around Strawberry anymore. And there's a bounty poster there that we can do now. +1, the one still down in Saint Denis. Now I'm doing the heavy air mission for the time being. I'm worried about going into this Blackwater territory just south of the upper Montana River though, and if I'm wanted dead or alive there, they will have lawmen trying to seek me out, so I don't really know how this is going to go. I've never gone into a territory with a bounty this high or a wanted dead or alive status, so this could be interesting. We could have a couple interesting random encounters here. have a sneaking suspicion this might be the final mission in Chapter 2 as well. So we could be seeing some new plot points develop as we enter Chapter 3.
Yeah.
We broke the dangerous Mika Bell out of Strawberry Jail. Now we gotta break a couple other of our affiliates. It's not necessarily out of jail. Like Mika Bell was in the sheriff's jail in Strawberry. This mission says that we have to try and break Sean free from some bounty hunters in Blackwater. So I don't know if by bounty hunters they mean. I don't think it means law enforcement. Yep. So I think these are just like private bounty hunters that have him. We'll soon find out. Whoa. God, that's a steep road.
Open the damn lock, or give me the damn key.
It's a stage company lockbox. We don't got the key. Mister, help!
Hey, shut up. Get out of here. Act like you never saw this. Hey,
Just thought you might
isn't that...
need some help. Was all, okay?
Shit, it is.
Ooh, we got the lockbox. So we got revolver cartridges, repeater cartridges
Mister,
for my rifle.
I don't hardly know what to say. Thanks, I guess. You done me a service. Hey, look. The stage company's gonna write this off as a robbery anyway. If you can get in that lockbox, you can take what you want from it. But ain't stealing if it's already stolen.
Figures the O'Driscoll's up to no good again. Once again, robbing a stagecoach here from the Davis Overland Dispatch Company. That was the guy that was running the stagecoach, I guess, or one of the two guys. They killed the driver, it looks like, and there's a lockbox. I guess that was the lockbox. I think that's what he was trying to open. There was just some cartridges in there. I was taking it from the lockbox before he even said I could, but I mean, Christ, I just saved his life. I figured I could at least do that.
Boy.
And it's really cool, again, that you can play that however you like. You can choose to antagonize them. I tried to defuse the situation, and they recognized me. Perhaps if I had my bandana up, that could have been a completely different reaction. They might not have recognized it being me, and maybe that diffuse tactic that I tried might have worked. Maybe there was another way around it, but I don't care. I mean, they're just O'Driscolls. I know I'm better than them. I know that they're dead meat. They stand no chance against me. They're always, like, every time I come across them, too, they're always just getting into, like, pointless trouble. They're, like, ruthless bandits. I do not like the O'Driscolls one bit. We still haven't found Colm O'Driscoll. Whenever he dies, will be one of my favorite times in this game so far, for sure. Can't wait for that. Back again, across the waterway, West Elizabeth.
Hello there.
It's like they use the waterways as borders for the state lines. Maybe that's the thing, and I'm just dumb and don't know. Probably a common way to separate land.
Slow up now.
Have I been in this area before? I've been down to Flat Neck Station. I think I've been down here before. It's a big bridge. So much wildlife in this area. I really got to keep that in mind. I've seen a lot of deer, a lot of rabbits, a lot of different kinds of birds.
Hello.
It's a good place to find some meat. I wonder if I can rob stagecoaches. So far, a couple of the strange encounters, including that last one there, have involved, you know, the O'Driscolls or a gang robbing a stagecoach and us trying to, you know, have to intervene in that situation and help or not. But I wonder if we could just go up to some of the stagecoaches that we come across and rob them if we choose. I would assume so. Not going to let my morality get that out of control, though. I think we've got it off to a good start with our morality. It's definitely a little bit more in the white than it is in the red. I want to keep it out of the red as much as possible. I want Arthur to be a good guy. I feel like he is a good guy. I'd like to see Arthur Morgan ride off into the sunset at the end of this game. Kind of part ways with his gang in as peaceful a way as possible and just kind of live his own life. Maybe we'll complete a heist at some point in the game that will make us so rich that we can just do that. That would be a really nice ending for Arthur Morgan. I just hope that nothing happens to Arthur. No repeat of the first Red Dead Redemption, please. He's better than than Marston too. He don't deserve to die. I don't think so. Marston was a good guy, but he was too good. He was your typical hero kind of guy. Arthur Morgan is a little bit more relatable in his flaws and his character. A little bit more appealing. Damn, we are riding further south than I think we have. This is, as soon as we cross this waterway here, oh, my horse's health core is low.
Easy.
Stop by the water. Blackwater and the surrounding areas in lockdown, shown by a red area on the pause map. You will be wanted if seen by law in this area. So once I cross this waterway right here, that's all Blackwater territory. And we can start to see the name Blackwater on the map as we approach. We have not been to Blackwater yet. I am assuming Blackwater is probably a larger town than Strawberry and Valentine based on the way it's been made out to be. But you can see Javier is kind of on the outskirts. We should be able to avoid contact with law enforcement if we're careful enough about it. Just want to try and wash my horse a little bit here while I have the chance. It's getting dark out, probably a good time to be in this locked down area. Harder to be seen. Maybe I'll put my, I think it's probably good to put my bandana up now too, just in case people try it and start recognizing me or somebody recognizes me or something. So we're gonna go with the carbine repeater, and I'm gonna make sure that I have my double barrel shotgun equipped here too. I want both my weapons. Feed my horse some oatcakes. His health core was low. I didn't want it to drain. Ooh.
Back to it then.
God, every single gun-wielding person from here on out is going to sketch the hell out of me. So this is the Upper Montana River area of West Elizabeth. probably start to see signs of Blackwater approaching.
This one's got Dutch's name on him. You know what to do.
What the hell? Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. I'm being hunted. Here we go.
You can't win, asshole.
Bounty hunters have tracked you down.
They're losing us.
That's the way it goes, boy.
And it's funny because these bounty hunters that were hunting us, the subtitles, they were listed as Pinkertons. And obviously I forgot that the Pinkertons are who we keep. Every time we go to a new area, Arthur always talks about the Pinkertons and have you seen any Pinkertons around, and hopefully there's no Pinkertons in this area. So that's who's hunting us out of Blackwater. So that's probably maybe who we wronged in the Blackwater area before escaping. We just got to get... I mean, I don't want to... I can't take the main roads to get to Javier. I got to take the plains across here. I was able to kill a couple of the lawmen, and that got the rest of them kind of off my back. They sent some bloodhound dogs at me there. I was able to take both of them out. One of them, though, was unfortunately injured. Come on, are you kidding me? Jesus. I knew it was going to be a difficult area to go into. Damn it, I don't know what we're supposed to do. This is going to be challenging, to say the least. Even getting anywhere near Javier is going to be challenging. Found out how to open my log for once. Been wondering about that. It says new journal entry, but I thought my journal was chronological, but I don't know. I can never figure it out. Hopefully they didn't start me off too far away. Oh, they started me on the other side of the river. Gotta cross it again. Wonder if it'd be better to just try and get there on foot. I always forget that I have a lantern as well. God, I've got a lot of cool tools I can utilize. I got throwing knives and dynamite. Binoculars. Forgot to put my bandana up. Now I got it up. That should help a little bit. Just wanted to look off into the distance here. That can't be Blackwater. That's the general direction that Javier's mission is in. And there's the river we gotta cross. Not getting across there. That's a broken bridge. Man, killed the first round of lawmen, of bounty hunters. Shouldn't really be using those as interchangeable terms, but I guess they can be. But then next thing you know, they send the second wave at me. Should have tried to keep an eye on my health a little bit better. Kind of used to having my health monitored for me in a lot of story-based games. Let's try that again. It's almost like it would have been better to do this Javier mission long before I got involved in the Mika Bell mission. That Mika Bell mission, Mika really screwed me over. He wasn't exactly grateful for it. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Some of my gang members warned me that he is just a troublemaker. My horse is terrified of something right now. Okay. It's okay, we good. Yeah, Mika Bell really screwed me over. Better to take the plains across, see, than it was to take the main roads into town. Oh, this is Blackwater. Yikes. Wow, look at it. It's bigger than I thought. And Javier is just on the outskirts, so it's this particularly shaded area that we want to try and stick clear of, really the main city. That's where we're wanted dead and alive. Blackwater and the surrounding area. Not all of West Elizabeth. Right. Cool. There's also lawman markers on our map now, so we can kind of get a good sense of where any nearby lawmen are, or bounty hunters. Damn. Doesn't look quite as large, full scale as what we saw in Saint Denis. We've really only seen a glimpse of that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Son of a bitch! He's almost gone. They're getting away. Give it some steam. We're gonna kill you one way or another, asshole.
Got yourself in a mess, son. Looks like one of God's people.
Oh my goodness, wow.
You okay, boy?
God. taking the L real hard here.
Yep.
Getting my butt handled here. Please don't drown, horsey. It's deep, but we can make it. We can make it. It's a good little bath for you. There we go. This is actually a much better part of the river to cross to get to Javier. Now we're heading straight towards Blackwater, and we'll have to cross Javier right on the way. There he is. He's got his own little camp set up. Smart guy.
How many?
A lot. Uniforms everywhere.
You see Sean?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. Where's Trelawney?
Who knows?
Just keep your eyes open.
I am.
Hey. Where is that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
Well, we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Ike Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government.
So, I guess we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and then we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government like, seem to be very angry.
Sure. Well, we'll rescue Sean, and then we'll get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
Come on now, boy. Let's head upriver and find this boat.
Keep your eyes open for Pinkertons. They got patrols out all over this area.
Yes, south
Yeah,
of the
I know.
river, West Elizabeth isn't a very welcoming place right now.
Oh, I know. I've been killed multiple times, gentlemen. Multiple times.
All right, I think those might be our boys. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Wait, this isn't the right way.
We'll follow them, nice and easy. Let's make sure it's him first before you go starting another war.
You think they can see us?
If they can, we're just three fellas out on the trail. Act natural. We'll be fine.
So, you've been gone for a while.
Much as I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts, I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
You know how life is. Never a straight road anywhere.
Especially with you.
Nice to know I'm missed, though. Have you run out of people to rob?
Oh, we'll never run out of people to rob.
But without me, you'll not find the caliber of victim that I find. Let's go! Stay with them!
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute. Push up, come on! Apparently, there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters meet and transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed.
So Sean is changing hands of law enforcement right now. One set of bounty hunters has him. He's changing hands to another. He's on that boat. They're taking him to a camp. It's early morning. They're trying to transfer him out west to a federal prison, and we got to try and break him loose. It's going to be probably a little bit harder, if you can believe that, than breaking Mika Bell out, and that was quite a shootout and a bloodbath, so this could get interesting. But I do very much trust Javier and Charles and Trelawney. I like these boys,
They
so...
pulled into shore. Get your binoculars out. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
We just have to steer clear of lawmen and Pinkerton patrols and all that jazz, because we saw what kind of damage can be done once they see us. They don't want any money in this territory around Blackwater, not like in Strawberry. They want us dead.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skelton's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss. Yep, that's definitely Sean.
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been giving them.
Oh, yes.
They're taking him up the canyon.
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me. Oh!
Sorry, dude. Haven't mastered horse riding just yet. You'd think after playing so many video games where you ride horses, you'd be a friggin' equestrian champion, but even after hundreds of hours with the pony, you still can't do it.
We should do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay. Crouch down out of sight. Take out your knife. Stay here. Let's get in the river. Wait until he's got them off guard before crossing. Wait here. He's still reeling them in.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Excuse me, dear brothers. My wife is taken ill. Gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear Bessie.
You take the one on the left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself. If I lose Bessie, I lose everything.
Oh, calm down, mister.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
Ranger's hat.
Come on, let's get up there.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
Come on. We got two halfway up the canyon to dip with.
Que lindo those boots you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy you got them from? Is he alive still? Come on, focus.
Come on!
Got myself a nice new beautiful hat that I thought went perfect. Gave me some extra cover along with my bandana, and then some guy had to go shoot it off. God damn it. And then I almost got myself caught in the open trying to loot some of the dead bodies, and I had to take another open health cure. I've had to use 3 or 4 already in this video, which is more than what I normally use, but God, I've been dying quite a bit.
Hey, watch out for these two!
Got more.
Here's Charles.
All good?
Wouldn't go that far.
The camp's up this way. Come on.
Charles, you take the right. I'll go left.
Okay.
Let's take... Let's take these hijos de putas!
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Sean's bounty? Maybe we should look it up. Still time.
Move up! Come on! On top of the tower! Who's got a shot on him?
You dead son of a bitch!
Let's push forward!
Move, let's go.
We got more coming down the hill!
You're making heavy work in this, ain't you? More than to the left, by the tree. Bloody hell! I suppose I'll be owing you for this one. Will one of yous help me out here?
Look, they're running away! Okay. Let's get Sean.
Hey, someone cut this rope. Me head's killing me.
Come on, let's get Sean and get out of here.
Hey, what are y'all doing? Arthur. You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
Do I get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang. The bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper can really admire.
Oh, shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on.
Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot, but fear not. The joy's back in your lives now.
See, Sean and Micah Bell are like loose cannons in the gang. They are really kind of expendable. They've only really gotten our gang into more trouble and caused more harm than good so far, at least in my opinion. And, you know, we haven't really known a lot of these characters for a long time, but we've had to break both of them out of jail, more or less, or had to get them out of trouble. Both of them Arthur didn't want to have anything to do with. I don't blame him. What? What crime? You gotta be kidding me. I'm wanted in this area now. Oh, Christ. And I'm in the $300 bounty area. I'm not in the Blackwater wanted dead or alive area, but still, they're gonna send some forces after me. There's a stranger mission that's locked here, so I'm gonna want to take advantage of that and complete that one while it's there. And the next story mission is going to be back at camp, actually. Wow. It's a John Marston mission. So that ought to be interesting. So now, god damn it. I gotta get out of here before the law comes. I was gonna try and loot the place, see if I can't find anything. I couldn't really go in the building. There's a box or something here. Come on, Arthur. Investigating. Unknown suspect. Here they come. Get out of there, Arthur. Hi.
Hold up now. You gonna answer to the law.
Damn.
You move one more time, I'll drop you.
Okay.
Enough of you.
Damn it.
Throw some balls and get in there.
I was gonna surrender. Oh, come on, Ab. I'm gonna ride out to Rig Station for now, just to try and get away from the law. It's close enough to the stranger. They're searching for me. Ooh, that was a close one. I knew I should have got out of the area, but Arthur said I'm just going to look around here for a while, and I thought, well, there's got to be something around here that I can find. Found some cartridges or something, but God, I had to get out of there. I had no choice. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They caught up to me. I'm going to have to get out of this state. I'm going to have to cross state lines. I don't have much of a choice here.
You're dead. You hear me, son?
I was out of the red. I thought I was in the clear. Apparently not. Once I cross state lines, I should be alright. God, they're still coming after me. Gotta wait for my wanted status to clear up now. Are they coming? Please don't come last second here. I'm gonna lose it. Oh, good lord. My bounty's gonna stay the same there, thank God. No, the stranger mission disappeared. Wonder if I can ride back.
Giddy up.
There was a stranger mission back there. I'm gonna assume maybe I was just out of range? Why would it disappear? It seems kind of strange.
Go.
God damn. That's what I was gonna do next, was that stranger mission, but God, I should have just run away as soon as... I don't know what crime I committed back there though, like, or who saw it, or why it was reported, like... I don't know, it kind of screwed everything up. So, for the time being, there is no stranger mission. I guess I could ride a little bit further in just to make sure. But I don't think it's a distance thing. I think this train's following me. It always seems to be where I'm at. Still no stranger mission. Alright, to John Marston we go. It'll reappear. It'll, Your health core is empty. Your health will regenerate slower. Sleep or eat food such as meats and canned food to refill your health core. I could definitely have a bite to eat now, and then when I get back to camp, I'll try and have some of my stew. Gonna have some salted beef. Have a cheese wedge. Bread roll. Some crackers. So I basically just had a sandwich and crackers. Except I ate all the parts of the sandwich separately. The meat, the cheese, the bread. Hopefully I'm not gonna get fat from eating so much food at once. I've been thin, underweight as the game says, apparently throughout this entire game, so what can you do? Wanted to save some of the better stuff, like the canned goods, canned peas, canned strawberries. the beans, the peaches. I want to save that for later. I'm going to go back to camp and have a nice meal. Have a nice meal prepared for me there anyway, so.
Yeah!
God, I'm sorry. That really sucks that we were unable to go back and complete that stranger mission. It's a real shame because some of those stranger missions are a lot of fun.
I know your clothes. I feel
Easy,
you tickling my
easy.
britches. Goddamn Chinaman. They tell me this map will have treasure.
Easy there.
Sweet juniper and boiled Satan, you scared me.
Boiled Satan? Yeah, I get that a lot. So, what's that you got there?
You ain't interested in no scrap paper. It's nothing. Just something for wiping and sniffing in the night. Yeah. Well, I got to go now.
Ain't you being a little hasty here, mister?
I got a hot tail. Don't you follow me now.
Oh, I'm following you.
This is as nice as I'm gonna ask. Hand it over. Now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need for that, friend.
Damn it.
Come on.
Just getting stronger and stronger.
Whoa! Oh! My horse, oh no! No!
Yeah. Faster.
Oh man.
Whoa.
I lost him. Damn it.
Yep.
Oh. Watch out for that tree. That was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to rob him and find another treasure map. I've already got one treasure map that I still have no clue how to decipher. God, I thought I was finally going to successfully rob somebody. I figured it was going to feel good too. I was reading up on this game a little bit, just various things on Reddit and whatnot. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, whatever. And I've heard a lot of people express frustration over death by tree. And now I can finally share in that sentiment. Although I didn't die. I probably took a little bit of a hit to my health core, but I've kind of rode past trees before, or pretty close, but not enough to where the physics system, you know, recognizes a collision, but it definitely recognized a collision there.
It's about survival,
And then I thought my friggin' horse was gonna be dead. Christ. Thank God. I should kill one of these. Bring it back.
Easy. Whoa.
What? This is the hide. I think I picked up some of the meat. I think when you skin it, you automatically pick up some meat and whatnot. But I should be able to sell that hide. It says it's a bad hide, though. I think it might also depend. Hunting in real life, a lot of times, the quality of the hide depends. I mean, I'm no hunting expert, but my understanding is depends on where you shoot the animal. You know, and it's key. That could be why maybe I shot the animal in the wrong place. I think I can take the whole thing back to camp. That would be pretty cool. Take an entire block back to camp. Keep us fed for a while. I think Pearson will accept it. I think Pearson will accept it? Question mark? Gotta do my part with the whole hunting thing back at camp, so... so much that you have to pay attention to in this game all the time. You know, you got to provide for your camp, and you got to provide for your own self and take care of your own self in multiple facets that all impact your health. Everything from cleanliness to hunger level. It's like the Sims Wild Wild West edition. Except you can only control one Sim, and his name is Arthur Morgan. One Sim. I guess it's Sim. Yes, God, it's 10 o'clock at night. I am way too tired for this right now. Good Lord. I'm surprised I'm not nodding off right now. I was hoping to get back to camp before dark. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen now. Might be a good opportunity to sleep, so I'll head to Pearson, sell him everything that I found here hunting. That should help me raise a little bit more money, and maybe we won't be too far off from the $300 after all.
So up now. Good boy. This is a nice haul.
It's a nice haul, he says.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say, I know you bastards missed me. Even you, Arthur. Even you.
Here we go,
What?
no speeches, please.
I'm back home now. So everything's going to be okay. Uncle Sean is back. And don't you worry, Miss Grimshaw, you old crone. I'll keep them girls in line. If I have to whip them, I will.
Somebody needs to.
And don't you worry, Mr. Pearson, you drunk old shitbag. It'll be nothing but the finest game in the pot. Now, Deadeye Maguire's back. And don't worry about nothing, Mrs. Grimshaw. We'll have this camp running like clockwork. I love you, bastards. Have fun. Have lots of fun.
Can be hunted animal carcasses and parts can be handed in at Pearson's butcher counter. Items dropped in camp will always be left in a convenient location. Hunted animal carcasses and parts can be handed in at Pearson's butcher counter. So we just walked into camp there, and Sean was making a speech. The gang are celebrating the safe return of Sean and will be unavailable for other activities for a while. Are you kidding me? Is that telling me that I can't hand this in to Pearson for the time being? Really? I tried to drop the carcass in camp. But it left it just out, it warped me just outside of camp, saying that I couldn't leave it in camp. Might as well celebrate with them. So I can't even drop the carcass off to Pearson. I actually finally hunt big game and I can't even leave it here. The carcass should still be there. If I sleep, whenever my camp is done, the whole celebrating thing, I should be able to give Pearson the carcass, assuming it's not rotted on the outskirts of camp by then. Jesus.
You alright?
Yeah, it's good to have him back.
Let's see if we're still saying that in a day or two.
Yeah, really. Agreed. So that's Abigail. Might as well go around and greet who I can. That's cool that, you know, what's happening outside of camp is impacting what's happening inside of camp.
Was it a long ride back with him?
You have no idea.
I can imagine.
I bet. Yeah, I can.
Will you dance with me, Arthur?
Absolutely, Mary Beth.
I ain't much of a dancer.
Look at me, with the belle of the ball.
Stop it, you. See, Arthur, it's okay to dance. It doesn't mean we won't stop thinking you're angry and sad.
Is that what you think of me?
Sad in a good way, like a romantic poet.
Well, that's about all I can muster.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan.
My pleasure, Mary Beth. I mean, let's be honest, Molly is who I really wanted to dance with, but Javier looks like he's got his hands full with her already.
Did you miss him?
You know, I think I actually did.
Ha me too. Welcome back, Sean.
I owe you one, Arthur Morgan. The drinks are on me.
They always
I know that you
are
owe
when
me
ain't
one.
buying. You didn't need much excuse.
Somebody needs to show you all how it's done.
And I'm sure
Uncle's always just partying in camp. This is no special occasion for him. That's hilarious. Oh, and now Sean and Karen are sitting together, so they must be a thing.
So, you got your buddy back?
Wasn't the same without him.
Nope.
I missed the Lenny mission. That Lenny mission where we got hammered with him in the Valentine bar. Probably my favorite mission in Red Dead Redemption 2. Hands down so far. So the only person that I haven't really seen... Oh, here's Pearson.
So you're drinking, pals, back? With a vengeance, it seems. Yeah, I've forgotten how loud it was.
Yeah, really, I forgot how loud he was. And to complete the experience, there's these bottles of alcohol laying throughout camp. The last thing was whiskey that I drank. This is beer. So you can walk around drinking beer, and beer has some effect on your character. If we open up our item wheel, we can find out a little bit more about that. We have cigars, like slightly damages stamina core, but helps with your Deadeye. Cigarettes, same thing. Except only slightly restores Deadeye, whereas the cigars greatly restores Deadeye. Premium cigarettes still slightly. What happens if I smoke? Let's try the premium cigarettes. It's a big occasion. So he legitimately smokes a cigarette. Cool. The only way they could make that more realistic is eventually if you smoke too many relying on them. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. I'll never find out because my Arthur Morgan is not going to be a smoker. Occasionally, on special occasions like this, he might light one up. I got my own fine brandy and gin and some Kentucky bourbon. Let's drink some gin.
With the light, heart I
haven't noticed anything like a drunk effect like what we see when you drink in Grand Theft Auto. I don't think it's quite like that. The only person that I haven't come across is John Marston. This is just a camp party now, though. That might be why the Stranger mission disappeared. The John Marston mission's disappeared now, too. Maybe we're just supposed to celebrate with them here in camp. Am I supposed to trigger something here in camp? I haven't come across John Marston or Dutch yet, so... what could they be up to?
Well, he's back.
As loud a mouth as ever.
Yeah.
You can talk.
There's
None of
John.
You seem much better, Marston.
Don't feel too sudden to me.
Just when the drinks come out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right, all right.
So I can't really do a whole lot in camp just yet. I can probably sleep when I'm done partying, and then that'll, when I wake up in the morning, camp probably be back to normal. I'll grab another bottle of whiskey. Haven't drinking this much the entire game, but after having to break 2 nutcases out of quote-unquote jail, it's well deserved. Chug, chug, chug. There's Dutch.
How you keeping, old man?
You know. Been better.
We have had quite the ride, huh?
Oh, yeah. Quite the ride.
They ain't strung us yet.
No. Maybe they never will.
They won't. I'm gonna get us out of this one.
Once I sleep, that'll probably be it for the party. I had a long sleep last time, so 6 hours sleep until the morning is more than fine for now. I think I was 2 days between sleeps there, so I try and sleep and eat and everything as long as possible. It's not easy. It's really not easy to keep up with everything. So now you can see the party here in camp is over. Everybody looks more or less hungover from the previous evening. Now there's a hunting mission with Charles, but it's locked to start out here. That Stranger mission still not available. We'll be back in Blackwater, or we'll be back in the Strawberry area soon, and it'll reappear. It'll become available to us once again. I'm not too worried about that. That was cool. That was a cool little way to end our video on a high note. I really thought that Javier mission might be the last, but I guess they put a bunch of missions in the area. You complete them all over time, and now that was the last one, and now this new John Marston mission appears. Maybe this is the last mission going forward. We finally had something to celebrate in our camp, and now obviously something is up once again with John Marston. So that's what we're doing next. It's the only main story mission available. The only other mission in general is these bounty hunting and this new hunting mission with Charles, whatever the hell that is. So when we begin next time, we'll have both of those to do, and they're available to us right out of camp. We could probably do the hunting one first. Might be smarter to do the hunting one first. And then we'll go from there. Based on my knowledge of the game and the fact that we came across the location before that Arthur scouted as if he was scouting for new locations for the gang, I think that from chapter to chapter, our base camp location for our gang will change. I think we'll move. locations. I think our camp, I mean, it is a mobile camp more or less. We're just setting up wherever we need to be. So I guess whenever we go to the next chapter, our camp will be in a new location. So I want to try and complete everything that I can in this location for the time being. But we definitely made some more progress. We were able to find a bounty. We were able to loot quite a few people, which helped us get some money in addition to the bounty that we collected. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that stranger mission, but we did complete the Javier mission, and we made a little bit more progress that way. We'll have a look at our character here and see how us and our horse is doing. We are still underweight. Unfortunately, our health core is okay. All of our other cores are also okay. And how's our horsey? Clean, calm. He's looking all right. We're doing okay. We are hanging in there and doing okay. This is surprising to me because we've already cracked the 30% mark on this game. We're at 31.3%. I don't know how many chapters it is, but I don't know. The completion rate just seems to be quite high. I guess we have played for quite a long time already, but yeah, I don't know. It seems to be going by so quickly. Hope to see you in the next one.